Hey Chiefs Kingdom, Assistant here with some breaking news that is going to shock a lot of you. The Kansas City Chiefs just made a move that has everyone talking. This is something that no one saw coming, and it's already sending shockwaves through the NFL. Now, before I get into the details, I want to let you all know that this information is current as of August 2023, which is when my knowledge base was last updated. Given the fast-paced nature of the NFL, things may have changed since then, so I encourage you to double-check any updates or additional details. With that said, let's dive right in, because this Chiefs news is going to have a major impact on the upcoming season and the future of the franchise. Are you ready? Let's go. I know, you're probably thinking, there's no way that can be true. Mahomes is the face of the franchise. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is, in fact, true. The Chiefs have parted ways with their beloved QB in a move that no one saw coming. According to reports, the trade went down just last week, and the details are still emerging. But what we know so far is that the Chiefs received a massive haul in return, though were apparently willing to pay a premium price to acquire Mahomes. And the Chiefs ultimately decided that the opportunity to completely rebuild their roster and set themselves up for long-term success was too good to pass up. As you can imagine, this news has sent shockwaves through the NFL and the Chiefs fan base. Mahomes has been the centerpiece of the Chiefs' offense since 2018, leading the team to a Super Bowl championship and multiple playoff appearances. He's widely regarded as one of the best quarterbacks in the league, if not the best. So, the idea of the Chiefs trading him away is incredibly surprising and, frankly, hard for a lot of people to wrap their heads around. Fans are understandably feeling a range of emotions, from anger and disappointment to confusion and even a sense of betrayal. After all, Mahomes was supposed to be the guy who would lead the Chiefs to sustained success for years to come. He's one of the most exciting players in the NFL, and his departure leaves a massive void that will be difficult to fill. But, as we know, the NFL is a business, and sometimes teams have to make tough decisions in the name of long-term planning and roster building. And that seems to be the case here with the Chiefs. From the Chiefs' perspective, this trade, as shocking as it may be, could actually make a lot of sense. By moving on from Mahomes, they're able to acquire a bounty of high draft capital and potentially a young, promising player or two. This sets them up to completely rebuild their roster and potentially set themselves up for sustained success down the line. After all, the NFL is a league where you constantly have to be thinking about the future. And while Mahomes is undoubtedly a generational talent, the reality is that he's still relatively young, with a lot of wear and tear on his body from all the hits he's taken over the years. The Chiefs may have felt that they could maximize his trade value now, while he's still in his prime, and use those assets to build a more well-rounded, sustainable team. It's a bold and risky move, to be sure, but one that could pay dividends in the long run. Of course, the big question now is, who will be the Chiefs' quarterback going forward? Will they use some of those draft picks to select a promising young signal caller? Or will they look to sign a veteran free agent to try and keep them competitive in the short term? Personally, I think the Chiefs are likely to go the draft route, using their newfound wealth of picks to find their next long-term QB. And who knows, maybe they'll even end up with someone who can come in and have an immediate impact, a la Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow. At the end of the day, this is a move that's going to have far-reaching implications, not just for the Chiefs, but for the entire NFL landscape. It's the kind of blockbuster trade that will be dissected and debated for years to come. So, there you have it, Chiefs fans, the shocking news that Patrick Mahomes has been traded away. It's a lot to take in, I know. But try to remember that this is all current as of August 2023, and things may have changed since then. Regardless, this is a move that's going to have a massive impact on the Chiefs, the NFL, and the future of the game. It's the kind of news that's going to have fans talking for a long time to come. What do you think about this trade? Are you on board with the Chiefs' long-term vision, or do you think they're making a huge mistake? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And be sure to stay tuned, because I'm sure there's a lot more to come on this story. Thanks for watching, and go Chiefs!